Hi, it's me. I'm here to show you how to do the Pledge of Allegiance in American Sign Language, also known as ASL, for you guys to use at summer camp. So, if you remember, we started with pointing to I, and then we're going to put words down on paper. So it's words coming from your mouth down on a piece of paper. That's pledge. I pledge. I pledge. Allegiance was our two F hands, they call it. And you're taking one up from your head and meeting it down in front of you and flat, nice and flat in front of you. So allegiance. So I pledge allegiance. Then we're going to point towards the flag, to the flag. And your flag is fingers together, thumb up, just as it has a little top on it. And then down at the bottom, you put it at a base. Okay? So I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United, and drop it down to S, States, and then the fences around our first forts in the country, America. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic. It's an R and it swirls and drops on the back of your other hand, which is in an S shape. Republic. So, and to the republic for which it stands, one, again swirling with an N this time, nation, under, like a little turtle going under a bridge, under God. And God is the B hand that comes down from heaven and comes down towards your face. Okay. So I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God. And now for indivisible, we really don't have a sign for indivisible. We do not divided. So I shake my head and then I tell the kids we're doing the sign not divided. So indivisible, indivisible. So not divided becomes indivisible because it has the same concept as indivisible. So indivisible with two L's crossed and pull them apart, liberty, liberty, and the and is the C hand, and it's open on the one side and it closes as you go to the right side. So it's open on the left, closes to the right, depending on which hand you have for sign language. And then justice is, we're back to the F hand, and we have the scales of justice. So we have two F hands. We lay them in front of us and they go up and down, just like the scales they have that they show for law, up and down. So justice for all. Scoop up everything you see, all the people, put them in your hand, all. And then I tell the friends that at the end I whisper people, because we're really talking about people when we say all. So all people. And people are the letters P, two of them, and their little legs are walking, circling. And this would actually be down in front of me rather than right up here. But since this is where you can see me in the camera, I'm doing it up here for your benefit. Okay. One thing to know about sign language is that there's many different ways to do it. And when I learned sign language, my teacher said, instead of saying, well, that's not the way you sign something, you want to ask somebody, oh, how did you learn it that way? Or what is the meaning behind it that you learned? Because different places, different countries, different states have different signs for different things. So you might see the Pledge of Allegiance signed a little differently. You might even see it as C sign, which means signing exact English. So it'd be an exact I pledge allegiance to the flag. It would put all those in there. I am doing ASL, which skips some of those little words like the and a. I added in a couple of signs in here that you're probably thinking, she didn't do those during the flagpole. Sometimes I leave out a few as I'm teaching the kids just to get them used to it and feeling okay, and then I'll put those ones back in. and that was just another and, so it wasn't a big deal. The gist of it was there. So again, I'm going to start it from the top and let you see how it's done, and hopefully you're able to do it without me tomorrow, because I know you guys are all capable and wonderful and knowledgeable, and probably the students will be able to do it too. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all people. Great job, friends. I'm excited. I like to give the meaning behind the words to the kids. I think it helps them cement it. It definitely helps me cement it. If I tell you that this is a sign for girl because in the old days they had a bonnet and they tied it down here, then that tells me, oh, I remember where it is because they tied a bonnet. And hopefully that visual cue will help you or your students. We're not doing girl in Pledge of Allegiance, but we did talk about the scales of justice, which are literally those scales we've seen in courtrooms. And we've talked about putting your words on paper, which is a pledge that you do, and the actual symbol of the flag, and actually pointing to it, meaning there it is too. So we've done a lot of those kinds of signs. So I find that if you tell your kiddos why you're doing the sign that way, such as our fences around America, they'll come to remember it a lot more than if we just tell them and show them. So if you have any questions, let me know. But there is the Pledge of Allegiance in sign language for you. Have a great day.